Hello everybody! So after 20-30 days again with another video, but today it is not tutorial. Today is just plant a seed of urgency into you for backupping your data. Yes, please backup your data. I'm telling to so many people that, and because when the disk drive fails, you lose all of the data on it. Except if you want to pay money for the recovery. Okay, etc. I will talk a little bit later when I get into my room. So without further ado, let's just start, shall we? So, whenever you have data, doesn't matter if it is in some device like desktop computer, laptop, tablet, maybe MP3 player, whatsoever. All of those storage devices that you save the data on, doesn't matter, let's say for desktop computers, you can find, let's say, these big ones, which is 3.5 inch hard drive storage device. In, let's say, smaller mini PCs, on consoles, on, I don't know, laptops, you can find let's say these small hard disk drives. But hard disk drives which has mechanic component inside of them, it is going extinct, because in your SSD drive, which I do not have any of them here, which is SATA or just piece of the electronic that you put on the motherboard, doesn't matter. All these devices can break and will break at some point. It can be in 1 second while you're watching this video, or it can be in 10 years. But in each case, it doesn't matter. Please, whatever data you have on these devices, whatever data, and you do not want to lose them, backup them on at least one another spot. Let's say here I have is one example of external disk drive. You connect it to your computer or wherever, copy the data, and data is copied to damn it. And the data are on 2 places at once. So if this one breaks, you have still on your source device. If your source device breaks, you have on this one. Just for information, let me tell you a story that happened to me years and years ago, at the beginning of me regularly backupping my data. I don't know, it was probably 17 years ago. I don't know, just random number. 15 to 12 years ago, I believe it was, or more, maybe even more. Okay, doesn't matter. So, it was, let's say, Monday. And during the day, I just said, you know what, I will back up this tomorrow. And I went to do my other stuff that needs to be done. And on the evening on that day, I just turned on computer. It worked. And when the desktop showed, only mouse pointer was going around when I moved the mouse, and nothing else worked. Everything was frozen except the mouse pointer. What the hell is going on here? Okay, I could not open Task Manager to stop the machine. I pressed the power button, you know, to go to process stopping down. Nope, it does not want to work. Okay, press and hold the power button on the computer, computer turned off and turned it back on, and this drive, no disk drive detected. Okay, then I just went into the basic troubleshooting, replacing SATA cable that connects motherboard with the disk drive. I plugged into the other SATA ports. None of it works. Then I just took another disk drive just to test. Connected, disk was recognized. Connected back the this broken ass disk drive, computer did not detect it. And also power supply for the disk drive was also changed. So, and this power supply also worked as it should. So everything worked but the disk drive. So with this I lost, I think, about 2 years of the images, memories, videos that I made, and etc, etc, etc. So that is why I am telling everybody, back up your data, because you never know what can happen. Another thing is that when you back up your data, I suggest that you do not have, let's say, this external disk drive, USB stick, whatsoever you have, that is backup, always connected to your computer. Connect it when you want to backup. Nothing else. Why? Let's say when it is storm outside, and let's say the storm hits your computer, and it can destroy your internal disk drive, it can destroy your external USB disk drive, and you lose all of the data. Simple as that. And also malfunction of the power supply can damage your drives and USB devices, etc. So now it is all up to you if you want to back up your data. I hope you will. And one another thing is that the sensitive stuff, that you cannot lose them at all, back up on 2 different places at least. Why is that? You never know what can happen. So your computer dies, and let's say you're backed up on 1 drive alone. You know what? Let's say that drive died too, for some reason, doesn't matter what. Maybe your son, if you have kids, maybe dropped it to the floor and it was still old, let's say, mechanical drive, like this one, and it just stopped working. So all of your data is basically lost. So that is why it is good to have at least 2 places. Another thing, let's say you did not back up your data, or it happened just like this, that backup and source are both damaged. What you can do? In some cases, in many cases, you can retrieve the data. So let's see this hard drive. Part is electronics, which is here. And if your drive works, do not touch the electronics. This one is broken and old and such, so that is just to show purposes. So electronics, and second part is mechanical. So inside here you have the motor that spins the metal plates inside. I already unscrewed the screws. So you can see here, motor is behind this part, and those are magnetic plates. In my case, currently, as you see, there are 2 metal plates inside, and all of your data is stored on these plates. Where, let's say, on SSD, solid state drive, there is only electronics, and data is stored on the chips. I do not have any solid state drive here, so I can show you. Well, you know what? I will just show you on the screen somewhere around here. And basically, these magnetic plates are spinning with high speed. And then you have here the head, so it can read the data over here. That is the arm. That is strong magnets that you can also reuse if your data is unrecoverable or whatsoever. And when you drop the drive, let's say it drops you to the floor, to somewhere, this head can get stuck somewhere on the here, or it can be damaged beyond repair, and you need to replace the head and hand and whatsoever. That is why you need to back up your data. It is easy as that. Okay, that video is already getting too long. I hope that you do not mind. And I basically covered all of the things on this video that I wanted. I hope that I implanted the seed of urgency into your mind. Back up your data. I know I'm boring, but it is what it is. So if you have any questions, did not understand something whatsoever, just type everything below in this video's comment section. And before I end this video, don't forget to subscribe. Click bell icon to get notified about new videos. If you like the video, click big thumbs up. If you did not, thumbs down, and share with others so others can learn also. And have a blast, people. See ya. Bye bye.